Have you ever seen a product so stupidly simple that you thought to yourself, I should have invented that? I'm going to help you become that stupid person with that smart product. Or, wait a second. This is the framework that I use to come up with my invention, the Hero Bar. I'm going to walk you through the process step by step using my product as an example. So now you can incorporate this process into your next invention. I'm Kyle. I'm the inventor of the Hero Bar and founder of Heroic Fitness. I currently have a patent pending on one design and a provisional patent on another. If you want to learn more about the Hero Bar, join the waitlist at heroicfitness.co. Step 1, finding your problem. What is the actual problem you're trying to solve? Every problem needs a solution. This is the most important step in the process because it is the basis of what your invention will be about. The problem you're trying to solve can be small or large, but it should be relevant to you. What I mean by relevant to you is that 1, you're really only going to find a problem if it is something you're currently dealing with. Pay close attention to your everyday life. This could be at home or during your day job. Every time you have a little annoyance or find something that could be done faster, better, write it down. If you're a carpenter, teacher, plumber, whatever, what would make your life easier right now? And 2, relevant problems to you is important because if you're going to pursue an invention, you should be your ideal client. Most of the time. Don't talk to me about how the inventor of the tampon was a man. All right, I don't want to hear it. For my product, fitness is a passion of mine. All right, I can't do that with a straight face. For my product, fitness is a passion of mine, and I invented a home workout product because I saw a gap in the market. Every home workout product that I tried never left me feeling as satisfied as actually going to the gym. My product offers the stability of a barbell and range of motion of dumbbells, and I invented the design to add resistance to the sliding grips. My focus is to maximize muscle contraction through each movement, so by the time you're finished with your workout, you're feeling like a Greek god. Alright, I'll shut up, but the context was important so that you can understand the examples later on in this video. Watch this video if you want to hear me yap about my invention and its origin story. Step 2, prior art research. Once you've identified the problem, you need to find out if it's already been solved. Start with the basics. Do a Google and Amazon search, naturally sweating while combing through the pages. After that, take it to the next level and search through databases. USPTO patent search, or whatever country you're in, and Google Patents. Here, type in keywords that would resemble your product. I've linked these websites in the description down below for you. If your problem has already been solved, see step 1. If not, continue on to brainstorming inventions. Step 3, brainstorming inventions. What will the actual product you're going to sell look like? It doesn't have to be perfect right away. You can gain a lot of insight by just letting your imagination run free. Sketch out every idea that you come up with and study them. Take the best parts from each idea and piece it together to come up with the best invention possible. While you're coming up with these ideas, keep in mind that the best products solve a time, money, or hassle problem. If it does all 3, that's a winning product providing the most amount of value possible, aka selling itself. A few examples of this if we look at the Hero Bar. Time, subcategory convenience, work out anywhere, anytime, and skip the commute to the gym. Subcategory results, get better results faster by utilizing the unique lateral resistance in the grips, allowing you to control muscle engagement, time under tension, progressive overload, controlled reps, you get the point. Money. This is a one-time payment. Say goodbye to recurring bills on gym memberships. To start a home gym, you're looking at $1 to $3 per pound for plates and dumbbells. No more gas getting to the gym and no more wasted money on fancy clothes because you'll be now working out in your parents' basement. Hassle. You can look at this from multiple angles. Simplified experience. Stepping into the gym as a newbie comes with a crazy learning curve with every piece of equipment that you pick up. My product is one piece of equipment that can hit every muscle more than effectively. Compact. My product breaks down for easy travel and storage and can fit in almost any bag or backpack. All-encompassing, my product consists of the full assembly with sliding grips. Remove the grips from the bar and now you have a flat bar and 2 grips for single arm movements, reducing the need for excess equipment. Versatility, use my product with resistance bands or connect it to a cable machine if you have access to one. If you design your product around time, money, hassle, you will get to your final prototype sooner and have a better product in the end that provides the most value. Step 4, patentability. Now that you have your general design locked in, make sure that it is patentable. For an invention to qualify for a utility patent, it needs to satisfy the following criteria. Keep in mind that I am not a patent attorney, although I do look good in a suit. Novelty, non-obviousness, and utility/usefulness. Let's simplify these terms. Novelty. Your invention must be new and novel, meaning that it has not been disclosed or made available to the public before the filing date on your patent application. This is why the prior art search from step 2 was so important. Non-obviousness. The invention cannot be obvious to someone who is skilled in the relevant field at the time of invention. An obvious invention would be a slight modification to an existing product. For example, making markers with a wider tip so that you can color faster. Not Patentable. Utility or usefulness. The invention must have some practical application and provide a useful purpose/benefit to the user. When you bring your invention to a patent attorney, part of what you're paying for is for them to do all this research. But you want to have some sort of baseline knowledge about your product so that what you're bringing the patent attorney is actually patentable. You do not want to get caught wasting the attorney's time and your money. If your invention is not patentable, go back to step 3 and modify it. If it is patentable, move on to R&D prototyping. Step 5, research and development prototyping, R&D. Now this is the fun part because you get to see your invention come to life, but it is also the most time consuming. I already made an entire video on the stages of prototyping, but I will give you the quick and dirty to round off this video. Here you're going to develop your proof of concept, meaning does this invention actually produce the results that I'm looking for? Try to establish this in the earliest version of your prototype as possible. You want function before aesthetics at this point. I understand that there will be prototyping constraints. I knew I wanted the hero bar to be made out of stainless steel, but that would have been way too expensive for me to do for an initial prototype, so I just made it out of PVC pipe to test my theories. Start by making a quality sketch of your invention and adding any dimensions or notes if you know them at the time. Now build the best initial prototype that you can with the resources that you have access to and the budget that you can afford. If you're convinced that the proof of concept was a success, it is now time to enhance that prototype. For the hero bar, this is when it went from a couple of dusty PVC pipes to me buying and learning how to 3D print a product. If you don't know how to 3D model and you don't have access to a 3D printer, just enhance your prototype to the best of your ability. Reach out to a professional prototype designer to finish the job. They will assess your invention, implement necessary design changes, and make 3D prints for testing. The designer will also suggest materials and manufacturing techniques to make your final product. You will eventually be giving final drawings and 3D files that you can then send to manufacturers. The professional prototyper may even be able to make your final prototype in-house. I will link my prototype designer's information down below. If your prototype designer does not have the ability to make a final working prototype for you, reach out to manufacturers and get samples from them. Work back and forth with your prototype designer and your manufacturer to get your final holy grail product. Your product is now complete, and now is the time to perform any strength tests and start to do market testing. Ideally, you want to market test your product as soon as you have a working prototype. Let your target audience test your product and listen to their feedback. Refine your design and get busy on filing that patent. If you made it to the end of this video, you are now an inventor. Congratulations. The journey is long and mentally tough, but it is so rewarding. Thank you guys for watching. Stay innovative.